on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the 2010s team taking on the Utah Jazz. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Steph Curry. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden, and it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. It's a three-point game. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Curry, good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Curry outside, buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
They double-team Conley. Here's O'Neal, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now, here's Bogdanović. To the middle. Pops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Stephen Curry with the pull-up jump shot. You cannot back off him. He will scorch you.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The issue that concerns them the most about the team they're facing tonight is matching up with that quickness. He said, at times we may go with a smaller and quicker lineup ourselves. Other times we have to use our physicality. It really depends on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see how this one turns out.
Thank you, David. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Smooth off the fingertips. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Curry attacking over Conley. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Jazz trail by 6. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by James. Mitchell against James. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanović. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Curry outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Mitchell against Harden. That one drops for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Curry fires from way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Utah trailing here. Outside Bogdanović. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Jazz trail by 10. Mitchell looking it over. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 5 now.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Curry gets the bucket.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. Conley. Curry with the defensive effort. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
And Favors kicks to Clarkson. Over Harden. A shot by Clarkson, no good. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Watch out. When Favors gets loose around the rim, he can pound it.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's the visiting team. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the 2010s team, guys, what jumps out so far, stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the 2010s team, Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then there's Howard. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's KD in at small forward. Outside Conley, inside. And with that, the 2010s team lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from O'Neal.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Paul with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Ingles, takes the 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Jazz trail by 16. To the inside. Favors. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that. One.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. A different look for the 2010s team. Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for James Harden. Here's Conley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
Anthony's checked in for Kevin Durant. Conley against Paul. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Paul's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Derek Favors with tremendous mobility for a player his size.
Here's Paul. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Paul's got 8 here in the quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. Lets it go. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Great D that time from Davis. And it's Wade with the ball for the 2010s team. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the 2010s team leads by 17.
Kawhi, a double-digit rebounder in college. Scouts knew that would be a transferable skill of his.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Ball's knocked loose. Conley against Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Clarkson, and Wade sends it back.
Almost a block a game for his career. Wade has never been shy challenging shots.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. The 2010s team also making some changes. LeBron comes in for Leonard. And it's Stephen Curry in for Chris Paul. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
Curry, good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
LeBron passes to Davis. From deep. Offensive rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Favors.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Here's Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Wade against Mitchell. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell with it. He's picked up. Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And it's Mitchell missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
He's a great defender. He's improved his scoring. Rudy Gobert has put a lot of work into his body and game.
Here's Conley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Conley's got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. And a deep three from Curry. But they recover it. James. And he makes the 8-footer.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. O'Neal kicks to Conley. 13 feet away. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 14.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
KD finds Howard. And a deep three from Curry. From beyond the arc and then some.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. To the middle, here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Curry way outside. Gobert pulls it in. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's O'Neal. 14 points for him, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Yes, that goes in.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And a deep three from Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Howard's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. To the inside. Here's Ingles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Aggressive move by Ingles. Has good size out of the backcourt. Able to challenge you inside.
Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Curry against Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Curry gets the bucket.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
So it's Utah now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
You know, because Donovan Mitchell is so explosive, few guys have the energy, the effort, and the discipline to guard him on a nightly basis.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Howard.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
To the paint, here's Favors. That shot misses. Good D by Howard. It's Harden with the drive, and it's good for 2. Harden's got 11.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside, inside, and then Favors with the dunk.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball. The shot by KD, no good. Knocked away. Stolen by Harden. James with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
Knocked loose. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell is double. And here's Ingles outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them, and Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Rose against Conley. Outside Rose, over Mitchell. Rose, no good. from deep three-point range. And so it's the visiting team rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Anthony with the ball for the 2010s team. On the court for the 2010s team, we've got Antetokounmpo, Russell Westbrook out there with Rose. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Anthony in at the power forward. From deep. 2010s team with a fresh shot clock. Westbrook, no good. And Utah has possession. And there's the pass to Niang. Here's Honey. He's covered by Rose. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist to turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Here's Honey. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Niang. A three-pointer, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Lets a floater go. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Davis. Anthony. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Rose against Conley. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
We know what Conley can do as a playmaker, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Aston Niang. Back to Conley. Ilyasova against Anthony. Pass to Conley from past the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. No problems knocking that one down. Niang's got his first points in this one. Deep 2 from Anthony. Utah with the rebound. And now Utah, fast break. Passes it to Oni. Over Westbrook. The shot by Oni, no good. Giannis outside. And that one, good.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
To the left side wing. Here's Oni. Rebounded by Anthony.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Rose against Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Rose missing. So it's the Jazz now. Here's Honey. Count the basket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
That one goes. Count it.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Westbrook with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The pass to Niang. He kicks to Ilyasova. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oni, and the shot is good.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Westbrook. Releases from the wing and drills it. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Niang. And he banks in the layup.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And it's Davis with the ball for the 2010s team. Rose, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Morgan's checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Mike Conley. The 2010s team also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Rose. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the 2010s team making a change here. Paul's checked in. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Utah. A nice shot by Morgan.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Niang, no good. Now Anthony. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
So the 2010s team wins it. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home, so my mama